Hey guys, I finally created the time to make my daughter's hair. Honestly, if that hair could speak, it would actually be singing, "What is it? Have you done enough?" I said, "What is it? Have you done enough?" The pain, the torment, the torture. Anyways, the thing is, it's actually not my fault. Oh. Every day I wake up with a pile load of plans to achieve for the day, some of which I would spill over to the next day when it's just too much for me to handle. Making hair actually takes a whole lot of time, and time is what I really don't have to spare, especially when school has not resumed yet. It's only natural for me to attend to the most important things for the day before thinking about changing a hairstyle. Honestly, it seems like the government knew how unprepared I am for school's resumption, and that was why they postponed it. While others are lamenting on how bad they want their kids out for school so they can actually breathe, I am thanking God for the extra time given because I still have some few things to get before we are set for resumption. Another thing is, my 1-year-old twins would be resuming crèche as well. I am honestly tired of their stress, but I will still miss having them around 247. Now they'll be in school with other kids like themselves, learning, playing, eating. They will all be spending most of their time in school and not with me. So yes, I was genuinely happy when the resumption date shifted. Anyways, now that I have finally made Janelle's hair, I think it's time to get the remaining things needed for school so that I can begin proper preparation for school's resumption. Meanwhile, there's this trend going on TikTok, Instagram, about this I am a choosing. Devil, who are you? I am a It actually started when one viral video of a popular church, allegedly the Lord's choosing, went during their testimony time. A woman said she encountered robbers, and allegedly they were all with guns, and then in the midst of the whole confrontation and all, the woman said by the special grace of God, she was able to collect the first gun from the first robber. She collected the second gun from the second robber, and then she collected the third gun, and then she faced them with the third gun, and then all of them started shivering and probably begging her, and then she now said, oh, she's not going to harm anybody, but she's going to take all of them to church. She's going to take all of them to go and see our Father in the Lord or something like that. Another trending testimony from that same church is that one man said, I think he was in the midst of somewhere and then probably kidnapped, or I don't know. But allegedly, something hit him from the back, and then when the thing lifted him up, and then when he was able to look down to check what was lifting him up, he discovered that it was a lion, and the lion took him to another location, and then the lion now pointed to him like a way for him to escape the whole situation. And then when it was going, and the lion told him bye bye. So a lot of people were finding it funny on Instagram, especially on TikTok, because some people were like, how can the lion tell you bye bye? Others were like, you just carried the first gun, carried the second gun, all the robbers were just looking at you. In fact, they were not shaking. They were not even begging you, madam, A lot of people had a lot of things to say about it. But here's my take. If you notice very well, there's this attack on churches this period, which is not normal again. I feel like it is something that Christians need to be a bit mindful about. Because how is it that when we talk about anything regarding Christianity, Jesus, church, there's a lot of trigger. A lot of people are just unnecessarily angry and upset about it. I think it's not about the testimony. It's about the fact that it has to do with God, Jesus. That is the reason why it's all it's all looking like a joke now. Everybody's mocking, because actually the supernatural actually exists. I've heard stories, I've seen things. I've heard stories and I've seen things. In your prayer life, in my prayer life, you must have seen something. I have seen a lot of things. So some certain things might not be actually fake. These things may actually be real. But this is not to disregard the fact that some pastors actually do the most by staging fake testimonies. It actually exists. I've also heard, and from top people in church. You understand? But I think as Christians we should be more mindful about the fact that we need to be prayerful this period, because the attack on churches this period is not a joke. Haven't you heard people say that, the testimonies from NSPP did, what God cannot do does not exist, is fake? Haven't you heard that? That is fake. How can HIV positive turn to negative? How can people without wombs give birth? Have you not heard? So are you not saying that when Daniel was put in the lion's den, it was not actually the lion's den, but because why will lion see a human being and become friends with the human being, or literally just don't hurt the human being? Lion's den, no. Or when Paul and Silas were praying, that they did not actually, that the account or the story was fake. Because why will somebody just pray and praise God and sing and praise God, and then the gates with earthquake will just happen that will open the gates for them to escape? Is a lie. Just imagine this period is when, or this time, or this generation was when things like that was happening. So many people would have said it was a lie. So as much as we are trying to validate everything, confirm everything cannot be natural. There are so many things that are supernatural, and we definitely shake our natural thinking. Like it will not correspond. Like it will not necessarily be accurate when you want to actually use your brain to think about it, but it does exist. Social media is trying to make everything look like a joke. You understand what I mean? So that is the reason why I feel like we should be more prayerful. Anyways, this is my 2 cents. Let me know what you think in the comment section. All right, bye.